Ladies and gentlemen, dear participants, greetings from Rome. It's a real pleasure for me to deliver opening remarks at the Regional Dialogue on Family Farming in Asia and the Pacific, leveraging the role of family farming towards more inclusive and resilient food systems in response to crisis in the RAP region. It was organized by FAO and IFAD after successfully completing the first 3 years of implementation of the UN Decade of Family Farming. Due to the time difference between Rome and Bangkok, I am addressing you by video message. The UNDFF was launched 3 years ago in 2019 to develop, improve, and implement public policies and investments in support of family farming with a view to accelerating efforts and fostering additional commitments in line with the transformative ambitions of the 2030 Agenda. These past 3 years, however, marked a turning point for the world. Hunger levels worldwide are increasing in huge leaps. We continue witnessing the climate crisis. Right after the COVID-19 pandemic, the war in Ukraine exacerbates economic and social shocks and creates additional burdens for family farmers and for us all. Lives and livelihoods are at risk throughout the world. We are at a critical moment in time. We need to do things differently and act holistically in order to transform our agri-food systems. If we don't, we will not end global hunger and malnutrition in all its forms. Moreover, crises are amplifying inequalities, primarily affecting the most vulnerable groups of society, the poorest people. Family farmers, including peasants, fisher folk, pastoralists, indigenous peoples, traditional communities, mountain farmers, forest users, women, and youth are particularly exposed to the effects of the current situation. Ladies and gentlemen, the multiple crises, however, also offer the occasion for a joint and sincere reflection aimed at finding the most appropriate solutions to strengthen and rebuild resilience based on sustainability and inclusivity, and leverage local producers to offer solutions in complex and challenging times. In this context, family farmers play a significant role since they are key to build resilient food systems, ensuring food security and nutrition, sustainable management of natural resources, and cohesion in rural communities and the rural economy. Family farmers are also the caretakers of the environment. Through various initiatives, they promote the conservation and sustainable use of biodiversity, the prevention of soil depletion, water pollution, and environmental degradation, among others. This important role family farmers and their organizations play, providing contextualized and comprehensive solutions, responding to the challenges created by the crisis, has been reconfirmed during the years of the COVID-19 pandemic. We have witnessed emerging alternative logistical and food distribution initiatives by family farmers organizations and cooperatives, which directly linked producers and consumers by applying new forms of organization and new technologies, such as tools of e-commerce, to maximize their access to reliable and remunerative markets. Strengthening and supporting well-functioning family farmers organizations with the involvement of youth and women, naturally, is therefore critical for sustainable food systems. At the same time, we also observed that several countries have developed policy instruments which aimed at mitigating the impacts of COVID-19 on food security by promoting approaches centered on family farming to address issues in the global supply chain. By establishing a more inclusive market environment, policymakers around the world were looking for solutions to decentralize and localize their national food systems to bring food production closer to consumption. This all confirms that sustainable solutions provided by family farming must be supported and by innovative, inclusive, and integrated public policies, institutional choices, and investment decisions. Let us move beyond the traditional sectoral policies towards complex and integrated multi-sectoral strategies. Ladies and gentlemen, my colleague, Guilherme Brady, will present later today the results achieved by the decade in the last 2 years. However, let me underline that in 3 years, FAO and IFAD have been working with thousands of stakeholders, including governments, parliamentarians, producer organizations, and civil society, to design and implement contextualized policies and frameworks of action, national action plans to support family farming. To date, 10 national action plans have been officially endorsed, including 3 in the Asia and Pacific region: Nepal, Indonesia, and the Philippines. We look forward to the development of this kind of strategic plan in other countries in this region. Furthermore, the very important Regional Action Plan for Family Farming in South Asia demonstrates the critical role that international and intergovernmental entities, such as the SARC Secretariat and the SARC Agriculture Center, can play by giving clear orientations for national processes supporting family farmers. Dear participants, with this perspective in mind, today's dialogue, as part of a global process under the UN Decade of Family Farming, aims to identify emerging policy priorities and co-construct an up-to-date, participative agenda for the coming period of implementation. Indeed, we firmly believe that these stock-taking events provide unique opportunities to multiple actors to exchange and together effectively reorient the 10-year-long action framework of the Decade of Family Farming. The UNDFF has achieved extraordinary results, but these are not yet enough. Let us continue working together towards family farming and conducive policies and actions for better production, better nutrition, a better environment, and a better life. I am pleased to open this event and wish you inspiring and productive deliberations for advancing towards inclusive, healthy, resilient, and sustainable agri-food systems with family farmers at their center. Thank you very much.